be the third one in the world. Was the first one. Where? Mexico. Mexico is the biggest, and after that, the one in Venezuela. And then this one is the third one. So
well, that's not gonna get
if you are a bullfighter, it's super important to have. We have bullfighting. 6 bulls are killed per day, so we have 30 years. Yeah, we still being a monarchy. So what happened? The Habsburgs, when you hear about the Spanish history, always Catholic kings, Isabel and Ferdinand. They were the super important ones. Catholic kings, that was the Habsburgs. When the last Habsburg died, no descendant, then we changed the dynasty to the Bourbons. The Bourbons came from France, yeah? The palace we're going to see was made by the Bourbons. Yeah, they renewed because they tried to copy the Versailles. Yeah, they wanted to give a French touch to all the Spanish. Yeah, and then we had a wonderful king that was Charles III. Charles III. He was very experienced. He was already 40 years old when he came here to be our king, and he was already the king in the south of Italy. So he was a clever man, very intelligent, very experienced being a king, and he came here and he said, come on, I'm going to renew the whole city. So thanks to him, we have the city as how it is nowadays.
That's the what?
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about it.
Okay, so everybody's at the fire station. No, they can't.
Oh, there is a line here. That may be something related to the family. I think it's a family day, probably it's an open day for this is a fire station. Seems to me like, look, there are the children visiting inside.
Oh,
yeah?
that's what it is.
No problem.
That's
Look,
what it is.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Probably they want to be a fireman when they get older.
Wow. That's cool.
So most of this, we need to do something good with this. He was the one who cleaned up everything. No animals allowed to be inside the houses. People used to live with the horses. And remember, there's an expression that says, agua va! Throw all the pee-pee y caca through the window. And he said, no. Let's renew that. We need to clear up this. So he did like a new city. That's the new city that we call the Bourbons. When we talk in Madrid, we're going to say very, very old town, old section, the Habsburgs section. And then the new part of the city, the glamorous one, the Bourbons. Everything thanks to Charles III. Yeah, that we will see again his statue in Sol, and we're going to see Puerto de Alcalá and all that. So now we're going to head in an area, una calle que se llama Calle Goya area is super commercial, and is something on the middle between this area, which normal people living here, and the Golden Mile, the super posh. Yeah, you know Rafa Nadal? Yeah, where all that people lives in the rooftops with a lot of money. So Goya, let's say, is something on the middle. Yeah, it's like very classy. It will be expensive to have an apartment there, but not crazy. And it's great for shopping. The best shopping is in here. Goya is named after our painter, Goya. Yeah? You know the Oscars? When you are a wonderful actress, you have an Oscar, yeah? Here in Spain, you have a Goya. Can you see to the left? There is a statue in there. Can you see the cross of the pharmacy? To the right to the cross of the pharmacy, can you see a little statue? We're going to see better in a minute. That's the statue of Goya. So you get a Goya when you are a wonderful actress or actor here in Spain. Why a Goya? Because Goya, he was something else, not only a painter. He was the one who was able to put his personal opinion in the painters. And he was paid by the monarchy. He was paid by the king. He didn't care. I think you're stupid, I'm gonna paint you with a stupid face. You know, he was like something else, yeah? So that's why Goya is the image when you are a wonderful actor, a wonderful actress here in Spain. We have wonderful movies, by the way. I don't know if you're familiar with the Spanish cinema. I think we're great. Yours, of course, you have a long tradition. You're an actress. I love Meryl Streep, for example. But Spain, we are doing very well. Yeah, Pedro Almodóvar, yeah. Not only Pedro Almodóvar, we have also Amenábar, who is a genius. So many nice movies. I really encourage you to know more about our cinema. This year we had an honor, international honor, and I don't know how to pronounce her name. Simbibone Waterberg, how do you call it? Weavenir. She won me. Yes, thank you, Sewani Weaver. Thank you. I never ever learned her name. Yeah, she was the international honor to her, so she came to Spain to pick up the Goya, the honor Goya of our best international, and she did a wonderful speech talking about our cinema, and that she learned a lot about watching the Spanish movie and all that. It was really, really nice, because it's something personally that I realize here in Spain, in our tradition, we don't take care of our things. Everything coming from the States is better. Young people, we want to be American because they see the movies. Now we are celebrating the ¿cómo se dice? Halloween. We are celebrating Halloween with everything copied in the movies. So now the new generations, if it's Spanish, it's not worth it. And I go very angry, no, we should defend our things, because we have great culture, great writers, great everything, I think we should push more for our things, as you do, as other countries do, but there's something in Spanish. We always believe if it's from abroad, it's better. So, shortly, we are going to be in a big square that we call Plaza de Colón, which is like the middle, dividing, this Golden Mile with all these super expensive apartments. Amancio Ortega, the owner of Inditex. Are you familiar with a brand, a Spanish brand, clothes that is called Zara? Zara. Yeah, you pronounce Zara. We say Zara. Yeah, that's a big company that they made all the fashion, super rich. That's where the family lives, And Rafa Nadal, are you familiar with Rafa Nadal? The tennis player? Yeah, he lives in there. That's super expensive. They say that an apartment there could be like 20,000 per square meter. So it's super expensive.
20,000
fashion
per square meter. Oof.
This city, I will say that in Europe is the nightlife most important city that we have. We are night birds in here. I'm going to show you later on because remember that you have a free afternoon and free evening. Those of you who want to stay, you are not coming. I will let you know which areas you have to go for the nightlife. It's lovely today. Saturday, the traffic is much better because it can be very crazy in Madrid. We are chaotic. Those of you who has the chance to go to Barcelona will be the second biggest city that we have. They are very tidy, very facing to Europe, We are Mediterranean, we are chaotic, everything is a disaster, but everything is organized in that disaster, We know how to move in that disaster. Everything is mañana, it's like, but on the middle of all this crazy, I think we are hard workers and organized in our way. You just need to understand. Every country has a different idiosyncrasy. So this is the square of Plaza de Colón here in front of you. We're gonna go around, and that will be like the square that divided the Golden Mile. You can see it to your right and to your left, Calle Serrano. That will be the first, the main important street for all the posh shops. If you want to go to Louis Vuitton, Donna Karan, Loewe, you can see here, Loewe, This is your street. Even if it's only for window shopping. It's super nice. So, Plaza de Colón, we're gonna see the monument, we're gonna go around Plaza de Colón. You can also see a wonderful theater here to your left. let's say that is the most important theater for actors. And you can see the statue of a head. Yeah, that's a Catalan. You've seen that, something like that, maybe in New York and New Jersey, because it's a Catalan sculptor, yeah, Jaume Plans, that he also had works in New Jersey and New York. He does. This one here on the right, I love it. You know Botero? Yeah. Botero does sculptures of very big people, especially big women. And that's the Venus of the mirror, but in a big size. Beautiful. He can see the beauty in the fat. Yeah, he loves it. Botero from Colombia. Wonderful. So this is the Christopher Columbus monument that you can see in your left. Yeah, you can see. It's like telling you where America is, and in the bottom you can see that he has like a meeting with the Catholic kings, and you can see the boat, because if you see my hand, can you see my hand?
Yeah.
Colonize, from Christopher Colon. Columbus, we say Colon. Colonize. That's why you colonize, because Christopher Columbus was the first one, Cristobal Colon. See, and Julia, our statue that you can see, is beautiful. Is serenity, is peace, maybe a little bit of sadness. And the one in New York is one in front of Manhattan saying, asking for silence. And there is another one in New York in the Rockefeller Center that she's like closing the eyes. Beautiful, very special. Jaume Plans, Catalan design. Can you see the flag, the Spanish flag in the bottom, yeah? That's the biggest bandera in the world. La bandera de España. Okay, here we have Prada. How do you say Prada? You say Prada?
Prada.
Brand Prada, yeah. You know, all the posh area, and this is gonna take us to Puerta de Alcalá Gate. Yeah. Remember that the city, it was surrounded by walls, and that was one of the 5 gates that we have to come out. And that gate, it was done by Charles III. Yeah, you can tell it's like a triumph arc. Coming from the Romans, because remember that he was a king in Italy. South of Italy was Spanish in those times, and that he bring that influence, you know, to have like a memorial of the, you know, independence, and we're gonna see that great Alcalá Gate in front of you. It's a symbol, yeah, I have to say this is a symbol for Madrid. Let's see if when we pass, we're gonna see also Retiro Park on the left. It's like High Park, our version of Hyde Park. Madrid is the greenest city in Europe. It's absolutely wonderful to live in a capital like that, super vibrant, with a wonderful airport that you can fly everywhere. You know, you feel like on the middle of everything. I've lived in many cities, and Madrid is so special because it's big and vibrant at the same time that you feel like living in a town. Yeah, it has the wonderful mix. And such a nice thing to have so many green spaces. Nada, vamos por aquí para atrás. Vale. These people over there, they are taking a picture because it's the best picture having the Puerta de Alcalá behind you. It's a great picture if you have the chance.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh look, there is a demonstration in Cibeles. That's why everything, the traffic is cut off. We are improvising with our driver because the traffic is cut off.
Wow.
Yesterday was Women's Day, but everybody there has a flag, the Spanish flag, which is now representing people who is politically in the right hand. Yeah, our little Trumps will be more or less the same. So we're gonna go around rather than go through Cibeles. We're gonna see something else. So here inside the Retiro Park, you can see, you know, all of them going to Retiro Park to spend the day there with the children. You can rent a boat because they have a big lake. That's super romantic and super recommended. If any of your tours come here, it's €6 to rent a boat, and it's 4 people who can go in, and you can be in the boat for an hour. Yeah, the rowboat. Yeah, and you do. And super romantic, super nice. And there is musicians, people singing. You know, you can. It's super nice, and it's full of locals. Spanish local people. We all love there. You see people doing sports. You know, it's pretty big, and they have also a little palace. Palacio de Cristal, made with windows, you know, all transparent, really nice. Really, really nice. And here, you're familiar, is pretty close to El Prado Museum. So give you orientation, remember the 3 points, yeah? Yep. Everything on a row. Prado Museum, Sol, and Royal Palace, yeah? So you know which direction you have to go. It's easy, Madrid, isn't it? You feel already orientated? Yeah? See?